Cavani issues fitness update ahead of United's clash with Chelsea. Manchester United striker Edinson Cavani has started just one Premier League game this season. He did not play for Uruguay during the international break and also missed United's 2-0 midweek win over Villarreal. Ahead of the clash with Chelsea, Cavani has offered an injury update to the club's official website. He says he has been working hard on his recovery, but the accompanying report says the striker could still miss the game at Stamford Bridge. During this period of the international break, I've had the chance to stop and focus on this niggling injury that I'm feeling in the tendon in my leg, he said. So I can speed up my recovery and come back quickly and be available for my club and national team. So, during this time, I was able to spend a few days in Uruguay, do some fitness and recovery work and stuff. In turn, I managed to see my family at the same time, which is always important, to see your family and be close to them. Cavani has a transformative impact on United's attack when he plays, but unfortunately injury problems have plagued him all season. Having him available would be a major boost, but given his fitness issues, it seems most likely he would be on the bench at best even if fit. It will be interesting to see how incoming boss Ralf Rangnick deploys Cavani and Cristiano Ronaldo, two veteran frontmen, when the German is known for high-tempo football. Cavani's professionalism and work rate is not in doubt, and Rangnick will be keen to have him available as soon as possible. Manchester United to announce Ralf Rangnick appointment within 48 hours. Manchester United are edging closer towards confirming the interim appointment of Ralf Rangnick, who is poised to join the club on a 6-month contract before taking up a consultancy role in the hierarchy. According to The Times, Manchester United will confirm Rangnick's appointment within the next 48 hours. As per the report, some players in the United first team are said to have been annoyed over being left in the dark but remain excited over the appointment. Rangnick is set for a significant pay rise in the switch from Lokomotiv Moscow, with a bonus also in place if he guides the team to a trophy or Champions League qualification. Overall, supporters have been left surprised by Manchester United's decision-making with this one simply because it makes sense on all fronts. Rangnick will have an immediate impact on the pitch, and following his 6-month spell as interim manager, he will then have a way in the decisions upstairs, the first recognised football expert on the board. It's believed that Rangnick will play a leading role in deciding the next permanent manager, and that has filled a large section of the United support with confidence. Traditionally, the United board have been reluctant to relinquish power but seem to have changed their strategy with this one, which is ultimately a positive sign. Thomas Tuchel gives his verdict on Ralf Rangnick managing United. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has claimed that Ralf Rangnick has had a huge influence on himself and other high-profile German coaches during their coaching careers. The deal also comes with a further 2-year consultancy role that Rangnick will fulfill when his time in interim charge comes to an end. Michael Carrick, who is in caretaker charge, takes Manchester United to the Premier League leaders Chelsea on Sunday, following a 2-0 start at Villarreal, which sealed qualification for the Champions League last 16. Tuchel, alongside the likes of Jurgen Klopp, who has already commented on Rangnick's imminent appointment, and Julian Nagelsmann, have credited Rangnick for helping mould them into great coaches. Speaking at his pre-match press conference ahead of facing United, Tuchel said that Rangnick had a huge influence on him. Tuchel said, "He helped me a lot because he was my coach and then one of the main figures to convince me to try coaching. He was a huge influence on all of us at this time because he showed us it's not important to follow people to the toilet in games. People felt defenders followed the strikers in games. Before I get carried away and talk too much, he isn't appointed yet. So let's respect everybody." Rangnick has a phenomenal attention to the tactical aspects of the game, and it's those details which could see United become a formidable outfit under his stewardship. Fabrizio Romano outlines Ralf Rangnick vision with interim manager keen on permanent job. Manchester United have appeased supporters with one of their most exciting appointments in modern history, with the club thought to be close to announcing the arrival of Ralf Rangnick as interim manager until the end of the season. News of the German's arrival at the Old Trafford club broke earlier this week, with some reports now claiming that official confirmation from Manchester United is expected within 48 hours. Journalist and transfer specialist Fabrizio Romano has now explained the ins and outs of the deal, and has outlined Rangnick's long-term vision. Furthermore, the Italian insider has insisted that Rangnick would be keen to continue in the manager's job past this summer, but as things stand, he will take up a consultancy role in 2022. Rangnick wanted to work with vision, a keyword that has always been in his career. This type of role at Man United will allow it, Romano exclusively wrote for Benchwarmers. The club will remain active in seeking a new manager for June 2022, although Rangnick would be in favour of remaining as manager for the long term should the club so wish. Otherwise, as a consultant, he will have great power together with the board for the choice of the new face of Man United 2022-2023. Mauricio Pochettino has been the most appreciated for months. Erik ten Hag and Brendan Rodgers remain on the club list, but it will be decided in the coming months. Rangnick tipped to have same impact at United like Tuchel did at Chelsea. Ralf Rangnick has been tipped to have an immediate uplift at Manchester United in the same way that his compatriot Thomas Tuchel did at Chelsea. Rangnick will be hoping to replicate the impact his student had at Stamford Bridge, when he replaced club legend Frank Lampard. The former Schalke and RB Leipzig manager will be in an identical position to Tuchel, in that he is replacing a club legend in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, with a talented squad at his disposal, which is underachieving. If Rangnick manages to guide us to Champions League glory, alongside an FA Cup final appearance and a top 4 finish, then there may be calls for a statue to be built in his honour. He's going to find it very tough to match Tuchel's immediate impact in London, but German football correspondent Raphael Honigstein wouldn't be surprised if Rangnick made a similar explosive start at Old Trafford. Speaking via The Athletic, Honigstein said, "It wouldn't surprise me if we see an immediate uplift like we saw when Tuchel took over from Lampard." The German football expert also praised Rangnick's style of football, which the Manchester United players will have drilled into them at Carrington. Honigstein added, "Rangnick is the epitome of organised, collective football." Playing under the master of gegenpressing, Manchester United's players, who have been criticised for not running enough under Solskjaer, will have to trust and buy into Rangnick's philosophy, or face being left out of the team. Man United open to selling 2 stars in Ralf Rangnick's first transfer window. Speculation over transfers always reaches boiling point whenever a new manager is appointed, and although Manchester United are yet to confirm the arrival of Ralf Rangnick, the German is believed to be on the brink of signing for the club. The January transfer window is just over 1 month away. Plans are already being drawn up for the former RB Leipzig chief, according to reports. According to The Telegraph, Manchester United will look to offload players this month before allowing Rangnick to make additions to the already bloated squad. Donny van de Beek and Dean Henderson, a struggling pair, will both be considered for moves, with the club seemingly open to selling them. Jesse Lingard has just over 6 months remaining on his current deal and is likely to leave on a free transfer. As per the terms of his arrival, Rangnick will have just 1 transfer window in charge of the team, but is unlikely to make wholesale changes to the squad. David De Gea's terrific form this season has certainly put Henderson in a bit of a pickle. The England international was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first choice at the end of last season, but after having his pre-season cut short due to COVID-19, he has now lost his place to his Spanish counterpart. The curious case of Van de Beek will rumble on, but a January exit would make sense if he continues to be on the periphery on the new manager. There are, however, reasons to believe that the Dutchman would thrive under Rangnick's high-pressing philosophy. Van de Beek flourished in a similar system at Ajax, and although he is yet to impress in the red of United, he could certainly turn the corner for good under Rangnick.